The Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel welcomes you to this edition of the Mayors and Supervisors Weekly Update, brought to you by...
Each week, our community makes history. Each week, you make history. And each week, there's only one source to turn to for the first take on history. You know what that is? Subscribe to the Sentinel right now to discover the history being made in your own backyard.
The Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel. More than just your news, it's your history.
Welcome, everyone, to this week's edition of the Mayors and Supervisors Update. I'm Chris Carosa, publisher of the Mendon-Honeoye Falls-Lima Sentinel, and each week we bring you the goings-on in the towns and villages that we cover. This week we'll be starting with Mike Falk in the town of Lima. Mike, what's going on in Lima this week?
Hello, Chris. Thanks for having us, as always. The kids' Easter egg hunt, annual here in Lima, is going to be at Mark Tubbs Park on Saturday, April 19th, starting at noon. This is a partnership between the Lima Legion Post 282, the Legion Auxiliary, and the Lima Rotary Club. Should be a lot of fun. Bring the kids out. Good old-fashioned time. The Dingus Day celebration in Lima is on Monday, April 21st. Starts at 4 p.m. over at Fanatics. The walking parade will start at Fanatics at 6 p.m. and we walk around the downtown waving flags, etc. Wear something red. Come and be part of the celebration of Polish heritage. Fanatics will be putting on a Polish buffet. You can contact them for details. Lima 250 is kicking off. Of course, 250 referencing the 250th anniversary of the United States. The Be Well in Lima group is taking the lead to coordinate all of the 250 celebrations that we're going to have here in Lima. I expect a lot of them. All Lima civic groups and organizations are asked to provide a representative to come to the meetings. They are the first Wednesday of each month, 7 p.m. here at the town hall. Remember, our window for 250 celebrations opens on Memorial Day 2025, which is coming up pretty quick. I am also pleased to announce that the 250th anniversary of the United States Army is on Flag Day this year, June 14th. We will be having a Army 250 celebration on June 14th. At the Normal Barbecue here in Lima, starting at 4 p.m. All Army, active duty, reserve, and veterans and their families, along with all the other vets in the area, are invited to come out and celebrate. So this is kind of a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Come on out. I'm an Army alum, as everybody knows, so come on out and help us celebrate there. And lastly, we are having our combined town and village cleanup days on May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. 8 a.m. to noon over at the Highway Department on Dublin Street here in Lima. You need a permit. And so this is combined, so town and village. You need a permit. Come and see the town clerk. We have the permits here. They are free if you are a Lima resident. And you can bring your pickup truck load full of stuff. Please do not bring contractor debris, your weekly garbage or recyclables. Do not bring any propane tanks or Freon products. Do not bring any paint. Although if you've got dried up paint, that's okay. Do not bring any 55-gallon or other kind of drums. Please do not bring us any tires. We are taking electronics recycling. Try to limit it to 3 TVs, but whatever else you've got, just bring the electronics and we'll put it in the associated piles. Any questions? Give the Town Highway Department a call at 582-1443, or you can call the Village of Lima at 624-2210. And that's all I got, Chris.
All right. Thanks, Mike. Rick couldn't be here today, but he did send the following regarding the village of Honeoye Falls. The Honeoye Falls Conservation Board and Village of Honeoye Falls will be hosting Environmental Day in conjunction with Arbor Day / Earth Day awareness on Saturday, April 26th, beginning at 11 a.m. at Harry Allen Park. The event runs until 3 p.m. Free tree saplings will be available to local residents and attendees and there will be multiple vendors and groups with information to support environmentally friendly business practices and residential practices. This past Monday evening, April 7th, the Village of Honeoye Falls conducted public hearings regarding new sewer rental rates for the 2025-26 budget year. Along with that, the public hearing of the 25-26 fiscal year budget was also conducted. Positive discussion ensued, and both the new sewer rental rate and the new village budget were both adopted. If any resident wants to review the budget or minutes, they will be available for review at the Village Hall during normal business hours. Also on Monday evening, April 7th, the annual Village of Honeoye Falls business meeting was also completed. All new committee, board, and village officer appointments were made, and those with updated or new terms were sworn in. Thank you to those that attended. On Friday, April 11th, we celebrated 9/11 Day, 911 Telecommunications Day. While we should always, sorry, let's fix this in on. While we should always that all our first responders, I guess while we should always respect and honor our first responders and emergency responders, law enforcement, fire response, emergency medical response, let's not forget that person that responds to your 911 call in times of need. That person with the calm voice that helps you get through the emergency, gets you the help that's needed, and often is able to instruct the caller on what they should do next. Thank you to all 911 telecommunicators, in many cases, the true first responder. And that's all from Rick Milne. Now it's over to John Moffett in the town of Mendon. John, what's moving in Mendon?
Couple of things. Wanted to update a couple items that we talked about last week. First of all, regarding the court being village court being dissolved and that being brought into the town of Mendon. And I did mention that there is an increase in the tax cap that's associated with that. That doesn't mean we have to spend the money. A couple of people have asked me about that. And we are not anticipating adding a new justice or a new court clerk. So we feel that we can absorb all the cases out of the village and not incur any other serious expenses other than, quite frankly, probably a few extra things on the court docket on a monthly basis. The other thing I wanted to mention that I had covered previously was summer recreation. Summer rec, I mentioned how we had received some ARPA money from the county and that we were going to use that for our residents in both the village and the town who are sending their children to summer rec. Now, that does not affect the amount that the participants pay. It does affect the amount that the municipalities pay. Last year, in the town outside the village of Mendon, we had 85 children in the program, and we subsidized that program at $240 per child. And then the resident is responsible for paying the balance. Well, that $240 is what we will use that ARPA money for both town outside the village children and children within the village of Honeoye Falls. The car charging station at the Mendon Public Library, as I mentioned before, the company that was providing that service is going to be no longer providing it. We believe we have found another company that will provide that service, and that will be before the town board for approval at the April 14th meeting. Also, I wanted to mention that the soccer fields on Summel Road, the rectangular fields, we are planning on redoing some of that. We've been able to receive some fill to increase that area and add more fields. We expect to start work in August of 2025. Lastly, back to the original ARPA money, which was put forth from the federal government to the state, to local municipalities. So I had to do our 2025 report, and I completed that this week, excuse me. The town received $658,357. $3,743.19 went to the library during COVID for COVID measures, things like safety supplies, masks, cleaning supplies, sanitizers, plexiglass, gloves, that type of items. The remainder, which was $654,613.81, went to the Mendon Splash Park on Semmel Road. And that concludes my report for today, and certainly want to hope that we get some better weather coming up. Thanks again.
We certainly do. Mike, anything from you? Anything more? Nope. All right. Thank you both for coming, and thank you all for watching. Remember, this program airs every Sunday at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on our Facebook page and YouTube channel. Like the page or subscribe to the channel, and those platforms will notify you when the program begins to air. Otherwise, you can read the transcript in next week's paper. That's all for now. See you all next week. Bye-bye for now.
Imagine yourself communicating with a difference. Pan-Dimensional Solutions helps you do this. Whether live spectator events, taped broadcasts, or real-time audience-engaging programs, you can benefit immediately from the tools Pan-Dimensional Solutions will share with you. Do you want to make a difference? Contact us at pandimensional.com.